Everyone in the building. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good peoples. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, you are enjoying your weekend. Just enjoying your weekend, right? This is the Motion Talk Sickness Chronicles, right? I want to start the show off. Yo, it is going down over there in the Middle East, all right? I seen something online, right? 25 in the building. We need to have 20 likes, man. Come on, we got to do better with the likes, man. Likes are free, man. I'm not telling you to donate to the channel, right? But hit the like button at least, man. The likes are free, right? The likes are free, y'all. Y'all gotta stop that with the likes, right? The likes are just free to do. And a lot of you guys do not like to hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. The likes are free. All right? Hit the like button. Right? I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna comment to you guys, right? Hit the like button, man. All right, likes are free. 27 people watching. Hit the like button. 27 of y'all watching, right? Right? 27 of y'all watching. Hit the like button, man. Right? See? War Eagles, man. Hit the like button, man. War Eagles, man. Hit the like button, man. Likes are free. See, now when I exposed that, they ran a lot of y'all up out of here. But YouTube is getting better. I'm not gonna knock them. I was talking to somebody. They said they are trying to find my audience. Right? I think they're listening to me. They're finding my audience. All right, but get my audience over here to me, cause I'm here. We're working. We're leaving them in the jealous section in that other joint. But bring my audience to me. As you can see, this is a in studio session, right? You know, you do have options. You know my slogans, right? $250 an hour for this consulting. But if I push your narratives, right? If I push your narratives and I get behind you, CW in the building. If I push your narratives and I can almost but assure you making it to the top. Now, if I don't push your narratives, I can almost assure you that you will fall off. You will fall off. You won't be at the top. And that's just the God in me. These are the facts. My numbers show that, see? But they don't want to talk about that, so I talk about it for me. But 31 in the building. We need the likes to 10 in the behind the scenes. Get the likes up. 31 of you guys are watching this in studio session. I left the command center, right? I have a command center where I do my thing from now. And I also come here and do it in the studio. A lot of these guys act like they do what I do, but they can't produce no receipts. They can't show no actual growth. And they damn sure can't show the receipts of things they have accomplished. With that being said, let's talk about what just happened in Dubai. Did you guys see what happened in Dubai, right? Did you see what happened in Dubai? In Dubai, they said it was an Iranian drone crashed into the airport, blew up in the airport. Did y'all see that? We're gonna pull this up. We're gonna pull this up right now. I'm gonna pull it up. Dubai airport attack. There it is. Look, let's talk about it, man. We doing different type of content. Here it is right here. Look, it's all over the internet. This is all over the internet, y'all. This is all over the internet. So you know I'm not in here making this up. This isn't no made up content. This is what's going on, man. You know, at times we need to speak on worldly issues. Yes, oh my God is correct. Salute, CW. I see you in the building. 9 in the building over here. Run the lights up. I got 26 over here. I got 26 over here. Oh, you're in the hospital. No, this ain't no hospital. This is a library where you can learn. Look, see, look, we are learning and recording. So this isn't a hospital, brother. But thank you for your comment. Like, share, and subscribe. But yes, oh my God is correct. It's going down over there in Iran. Look, it is going down. You never made it up. Exactly, CW. We grew. We're expanding the brand now. We're expanding the brand, man. You know, like I said, it's $250 an hour. If you want to get with me on some boxing shit and you're really serious and you're not a jealous fan, a hater, a crow, a weasel, $250 an hour, man, for my connections and plugs, man. $250 an hour. Look, man, I'm stamped and certified with this, man. I'm not playing games with people no more, man. You want to get with me with this boxing wave, marketing, management, media, it's $250 an hour consulting fee. You heard? And if I push your narrative, like I said, you get to the top, man. I got the stats to show it. That's all I did. God is good. I put in my work, right? I put in my work, and they don't like that I can talk my shit, and they can't debunk nothing, right? They can't debunk nothing, right? But let's get to this attack, man. This was crazy, bro. Let's talk about actual trending topics. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. The drone.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Look. Yeah, they called it a minor incident.
Yeah.
A minor incident. Bruce Gas, what's going on? Did you smash the light button, Bruce Gas? It's over 20-some people in here. I should have had over 10 likes. Smash the like button, man. Likes are free, man. Don't watch at the wall. If you're gonna watch at the wall, you could just slide up out of here, man. The like button is free, right? But yeah, imagine being in Dubai. Remember, Dubai is a hot spot. A lot of people was trying to get over there. Now, the commercial, residential airport is being bombed, bro. Imagine being over there waiting to leave and get on your flight and going through some of that. Put it in the comment section, man. Comments are free, man. CW, if you're still in here, comment, brother. You just came back from abroad. You was in what? Guatemala, right? Imagine being at Guatemala, CW. Put this in the comments, man. Comments are free, man. We're expanding and growing over here now, man. 29 in the building over there. Smash the like button, right? Imagine being at the airport, waiting for your flight, and an explosion. The airport is under attack. The airport is under attack, right? What would you be going through your mind? Yeah, look, you're waiting to go home. You are waiting to go home. Just imagine that. Especially Dubai is a foreign country. They had a lot of, I don't want to play all the content that I was watching, but they have a lot of British. They was interviewing a lot of different British people. They were so scared out of their mind. Because now they're trapped, it seems like. A lot of the flights got shut down. They're trapped. And they're feeling some type of way. 25 in the building. Get the lights up to 10, y'all. Get the lights up to 10. He said Dubai, Mexico. The Chantels is very bad right now to fly, my brother. Yes, it's well, we're at war right now. We are at war, right? Because Israel, the United States are at war with Iran, and the Iranian government is rotting, man. They are smashing on neighboring countries, right? They have counterintelligence, they said, from Russia, where the United States Navy and aircrafts are located at. And they feel like countries that are aiding the Israel and United States, they're banging on. And that is how war is, man. That is how war is. Now, I know a lot of you guys can't understand this because, like I said, most of you guys that come on here, you don't have that mentality. And the mentality is this: if we are at war, we're banging, right? Now, I know the bangers could understand this, right? If a nigga that I don't fuck with and you are around him, I am gonna look at you like that. Are y'all catching that energy right there? Are y'all catching that energy? That's war, right? If you know me and this person have an issue, right? The best thing for you to do is to stay out the way. But if you start, and that's why I don't fuck with a lot of these content creators, because they don't, these niggas is weirdos to me, right? They love to do that. I don't get down like that. If I don't fuck with somebody, and I fuck with somebody, and shout out to 50 Cent. I like 50's mentality with that. If I'm cool with you, and I know a person doesn't fuck with you or talks about you, number one, I'm like, it's like the Fabulous song, right? Fabulous said, "Don't tell me what niggas said about me. Tell me why they're comfortable saying it to you." Right? Why are they comfortable saying it to you? Right? That's my whole thing too, right? Are y'all catching that energy? He said, "Yes, we are at the war right now." Yeah, it's dangerous out here, man. It's dangerous, and it's gonna get worse. The gas prices is going up. We're gonna get to that too, right? But just imagine being like Dubai was a hot spot. Everybody wanted to go over there, right? Now they're scared, right? They're scared. 29 in the building. The likes over here should have been over 10 already, man. There's too many of you guys on the behind the scenes moonlighting. Stop moonlighting, man. Likes are free, man. Likes are free. Hit that like button, man. CW said, "Yes, we are at war right now." But why? That's the question. But that's the question for you. But why? Money. It's over money. CW don't know what it's about. It's about money. It's about money. Come on, man. You see that? Like I don't want to get into all of that right now, because the money you gotta pay over here, man. I'm just being honest, man. I gave out too much of this game for free. I gave out so much of this game right here, this boxing game for free, and got overlooked. Now y'all want me to speak on worldly and politic issues, and y'all don't even hit the like button? Like, come on, man. Kick rocks. But if you don't know what's really going on, this shit popped off. The gas prices went up, man. The gas prices went up, man. Gas is over $3 again. I don't know where you at in the world, but gas in New York right now is over $3. Before this shit popped off, it was like 260. It was going down. It was going down. Right? But it is what it is. 19 in the building. Yeah, we got to get the likes up over here, man. Get the likes up to 10, man. Get the likes up to 10. But that got to be a frightening ordeal, man. To be in a foreign country. And you like, all right, man, I had a great time. We was living it up. I'm about to go back home. And the airport gets bombed. The airport is under attack, right? This ain't a military base, right? If you're in the military, right? If you're in the Air Force, the Navy, the Army, shit like that, that's what you sign up for. Your base might get attacked. You a soldier, but as a civilian, right? This is what I was putting out there. I want to get some feedback, man. Don't have the cat with your tongue, man. As a civilian, if you're a civilian, you're a tourist. You're at the airport. You're waiting for your flight, your domestic foreign flight. And the airport is being bombed, seamlessly attacked. What goes through your mind? Like I said, you're not home. I'm gonna use the United States. Put it like this. It's like bomb, right? Say you was in California, LAX, and you got to go back to New York, right? You got to go back to New York, and the airport is under attack. You might be scared, right? But then you say, you know what? I'll just drive. How can you drive from Dubai to, like I said, there was a lot of Britons over there. How do you drive? You're stuck. You're stuck, right? You're stuck. He said that is why they voted for good luck. This is what they voted for. So you saying it's Trump, huh? But Trump just got involved. It's deeper than Trump, man. This is Israel, man. Israel and Iran, and Israel's been beefing with the Middle East and the Islamic fashions forever. A lot of people say that Israelis are the devils, man. But we're not going to get into that on this live stream. We're not going to get into that. He said, I see it different. I think it's all about greed with the 47, but that's my opinion. Don't mind me. No, just post what you need to post, CW. That's what look. One thing about my platform, I urge the people to comment. This isn't an open panel, but you can comment. You can comment. Comments are free. Comments are free. I urge people, if you have a voice, right? See, I know I have a voice and I have a very powerful voice. See, a lot of people, they can't do this. They can't create a platform because they don't have the heart to. So that's why I tell them to come over here, put it in the comments, right? This takes heart to get up here and to get on behind the microphone and try to build a channel up by yourself. I'm not talking about sitting around a whole bunch of squares and suckers and weirdos. Get up here and do it on your own. That's why I say, yo, put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments and thank you for your feedback. He said 47. I don't think it's not about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is just our president right now. Donald Trump is just our president, man. What about when George Bush was the president and we went to war over there? What about when George Bush was the president? When his father got blitzed, right? And then the son came in and got busy, right? What about that, man? What about that, right? War Eagle salute, Gumbo. Salute. What about that, man? See, this isn't nothing new. This is nothing new. See, the United States and Israel, all of them, they always wanted to get at Iran. They always wanted to get at Iran, right? They always did. Even when they was banging on Osama bin Laden, they wanted to get at Iran, but Iran is strong. Iran is not weak. And that's what we are seeing right now. They are not weak. They are not weak. And they are not backing down. They are not backing down. He said it's a money game, right? Our military is rented. Oh, man. Brandon Gomez, thank you for the comment. 34 in the building over here, y'all. We got 34 people in the behind the scenes. We should have over 10 likes over there. Run the likes up, man. Run the likes up on the behind the scenes. We are in studio. We are rocking and rolling, y'all. You know, we are rocking and rolling. Shout out to Gumbo Sauce, a War Eagle General. But this is all about money, man. It's all about power. See, one thing about the Israel, The Jews, they control a lot, man. Don't sleep, man. They're a small country, but a powerful country, because what do they always say? Money is power. Israel controls a lot, but so does Iran. Don't get it twisted. So do a lot of those Middle Eastern provinces. And I think Iran, the Ayatollah, right? Remember, they just killed one of their Ayatollahs, right? The Ayatollah is very powerful over there, right? Right? The Ayatollah is very powerful. But yes, we are cooking over here, man. See, I warmed y'all up, man. A lot of y'all, like I said, y'all been in the boxing bushes for too long, right? Y'all been in the boxing bushes for too long. So boxing, like I said, it's not really trending. Because a lot of the people that sit around and talk boxing are what? Jealous fans with no emotion. But this right here, what we're talking about, a worldly issue, not only is trending, it's going to affect your lives and our lives. And it already is on a small front, but not a small front. Gas prices went up. Gas prices went up. Right? He said, I agree. You don't have to say 47, CW, because people don't know what you're saying. Say the name. Say the name. Right? Say the name. Put Trump in the comments. Put Trump in the comments. Don't say 47. Put Trump in the comments so people understand what you're talking about. Then you wouldn't be misunderstood, good brother. Put Trump in the comments, right? Don't say 47, because 47 is making you misunderstood, right? He said, I jumped in on his helmet to look like Bill Clinton. He was a great president in my eyes. I think all presidents are controlled. They're all under the same regime. Republican, Democratic. It's just, see, with Trump. See, I'm not gonna say 47. Say the name, man. Mike Tyson's voice. See, what Trump is a president that we were not accustomed to having. Donald Trump, when you think about all the other presidents that we had in American history, they were what? Politicians, senators and governors and different things, right? To work their way up to becoming president. Donald Trump was none of these things. He was the Don. He was a businessman, right? He was an elite. And he became the president out of nowhere. And then he ran and lost, and he got it back again. And like I said, a lot of these other guys that were presidents, like Bill Clinton, right? Well, Bill Clinton was what? A governor, right? Of Arkansas, whatever state, right? These guys were basically groomed. You knew what you was getting, right? As far as policy and different things. When Donald Trump first got into office, Make America Great, he already showed you what he was on. He been showed you what he was on. So now with all of this going on, there's nothing new under the sun, right? You see it with ISIS and the immigrants and all of that. He's making America great. And in making America great, he wants to bang out and fight, right? Because Israel and Iran been at odds forever, like I said, man. Well, he jumped into the fight. Let's get to the comments. Gumbo said, Bill Clinton is trash. He shut down all our refineries and made us dependent on other countries for oil. CW, do you have a comment for that? Because you said you was the Bill Clinton guy. 28 in the building, man. Come on, let's get the likes up to 10, y'all. Let's get the likes up to 10. Yo, the behind the scenes has been rocking all this time. And this ain't even the Ice Road Truckers. Thank you, YouTube. I want to thank you, YouTube, because I've been saying this forever in the day that y'all was always playing with my numbers. But I think what you was doing was grooming me for my audience. And that's why I started getting busy at the command center. And I started distancing myself from the bushes, the boxing bushes community, right? Because I already mastered the boxing community. To me, like I said, the boxing community consists of no motion, stagnation, jealous fans, programmed sheep, right? But thank you, YouTube. Brandon Gomez, appreciate you, man. Hit that like button over there. He said, hey, Gumbo, you said Bill Clinton is trash, but was working at the time when he was in office, was everybody working. He invented the war. We could have went to war when he was in office. I don't like the dude. He's not getting my support, man. Yes, Trump is not getting your support, but as an American, the American soldiers they're gonna have to get busy, man. He's the what we call CW the commander in chief, right? He's the commander in chief. See, that is why America, in my eyes, is weak. And we look strong. But if you look at it, and CW is the prime example of this, America is divided. It's divided, right? Look what CW is saying. He doesn't get my support. This and Gumbo, if you're still in here, I want you to catch this vibe too, right? It's like being in jail right now. When you are in jail, right? Motherfuckers will not. You gotta come to a truce, an understanding, like what I like to say, right? Regardless if you don't like Donald Trump right now, Donald Trump pushed the button. This country is at war, right? This country is at war. Whether you agree with what he's doing, we're at war. We are in the war. It's up, right? It's up. Now, like I said, a lot of y'all can't understand that because, and I say this respectfully, you're not fighters. You're not a fighter. But the fighters, the warriors, the gladiators, they understand we at war. Regardless if you fuck with him or not. He done pushed the button, man. I was telling, well, shout out to my homegirl. She was on here this past week when we was at the command center. And she was saying how it's dangerous out there. Exactly. It's up. You got to be on your P's and Q's now, man. It's up. He said, I don't have a problem with Trump. If Democrats win, they can do whatever they want also. Listen, all that, rest in peace to the great Malcolm Elijah, right? What did he say? I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. I am not a elk. I am not a Mason. I am a black man, right? I am a black man, right? All of those Democrat, Republican, they all the same, man. It's all the same, man. It's all the same. He said, I was working with Bill Clinton was president, but he said, but became a business owner when Trump. Yeah, Trump is big business. You already know, Gumbo. Trump is big business. Trump is about business, money. He's about money. He said, of course, we divided, bro, because together we expose and systems, but most don't realize it. Facts, Brandon Gomez. Talk your stuff, Brandon. Let me pin your comment, good brother. We are almost at 10 likes. Listen, we've been over 30-something people in the behind-the-scene views, man. Get the likes up to 10, man. We cooking today. I'm not trying to be on a political plantation. Nobody's on a political plantation, but we're at war, man. And people better pay attention. I think me and you was talking the other day, Gumbo. The Iranian people have cells over here, and if the reason why I brought up what happened in Dubai, right? And you seen the Dubai airport being under attack. Hello. There's a strong possibility these things are going to start popping off over here. There's a strong possibility these things are going to be starting to pop off over here, right? And y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready, man. But I don't think a lot of y'all are ready. And the reason why a lot of y'all not ready, because most of y'all are sheep. And I say that respectfully. You're not militant, and you don't have to be a military government person to be militant. You have to be conscious and awoke. And majority of the world is not awoke. And it is what it is, man. Sorry to put it that way. 34 in the building, and the behind the source views. Still not 10 likes. Let's get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. He said a lot of them driving big trucks, man. Yo, listen, man. Gumbo's going down, man. It's about to get ugly, man. That's why I had to highlight what happened in Dubai, man. All right, look, the only reason they popping off home first, right? They just waiting. Yeah, they just waiting. Listen, the Iranian people and the Iranian government is militant, man. They are gangsters, man. I don't want to make it sound like that, but they are gangsters. When they push that button and they tell the cells over here to get busy, what you think they're gonna do, man? They're gonna say, in the name of Allah, and they're gonna get busy. They're gonna get busy, man. They're not afraid to die. They not look when the ones that do it over here, how they shoot the shit up with the drones and all of that. Yeah, remember, look, and I'm gonna put this in a joking form, but not no joke, right? Yeah, remember when Cedric the Entertainer, right? He had a comedy special, and in his comedy special, he was talking about how the people over there in the Middle East, right? I agree, Gumbo, they all lazy. He was talking about how in the Middle East, right? And he was being funny, but he was putting us on the game then. He was like, the Islamic people, right? Even most third world people, but the Islamic people, he was like, yo, they go to war with rocks. You ever seen that? Where he was like, motherfuckers be having AKs and choppers. He was like, yo, the people be out there throwing rocks, right? You ever seen that? He was like, yo, they be out there with rocks, banging out against the government, right? When it's time to get busy, throwing rocks, like, in the name of Allah, and throwing rocks, nigga. Yo, niggas is out there with assault rifles, shooting at them. They throwing rocks. They over here, fam. They over here right now, just waiting for the call. They gonna get busy. Is niggas over here ready to get busy? I think not, man. Gumbo, this shit is spot on. I'm gonna pin your comment. Hopefully I pinned it. He said Americans are comfortable and lazy. They are more than that, man. We could use a lot more. He said, I only fear my Lord. Well, you'll be a great soldier, CW, because that's all they fear. That's why they say in the name of Allah. Allah is their God. They only fear their God. That's why they will throw rocks. They'll run into a gunfight with rocks, nigga. Turned up and scream, in the name of Allah, right? In the name of Allah. And get busy, man. But how was the content looking? Look, 30 in the building over here, man. Yeah, we still at 6 likes, right? The likes should have been up over 10, man. The likes should have been up over 10. But, appreciate the 30 that's over there. We got 6 likes. I don't know how many likes I got over here. We'll do a quick glance real quick. I can glance, right? Let's do a quick glance, right? We'll come over here and we'll look. We'll do a live look, and this is called a live looking. There we go, 37 likes now. Get the likes up to 37. 7 likes, we got 36 in the building. 36 are watching, right? Now you guys got to do better with these likes. 3 watching here, 2 watching here. But if you look over here, 36 is watching. Can y'all see that? 36 people are watching this one where my consulting fee is, right? My consulting fee is my consulting fee, man. I can get you plugged in with this boxing, but serious inquiries only. And run the lights up. Y'all are real stingy with the likes, man. All right? These likes should have been through the roof. In the name of Allah, right? These likes should have been up, but I'm gonna keep this over here so I can see the chat. All right? The chat is rocking and rolling. Let me tell them once again, get the likes up. Get the likes up, man. And if you over on the stream, y'all, come over here and hit the like button, man. Because these numbers over here expose the game. 42 in the building. Look, get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. War Eagle salute, man. We got 42 people watching. This is the Source Motion Chronicles, Motion Sickness. Happy Sunday, everybody. All right? Gumbo said, the Most High don't make me stupid. He said, pay attention to your surroundings and stay ready. That is a fact. That is a fact. Right? He said, Gumbo, that's my point. I agree with you. I'm always ready. You know. Right? Not much you can do about politics. No, you can't. You can't. But you can live your life and be prepared. See, how many of us are prepared? How many of us are not prepared? I think a lot of people aren't prepared, man. It's sad to say. I just think many aren't prepared. I think many are in the bushes, right? And that's why I always highlight that shit. I'll be like, yeah, you niggas is in the bushes, man. Y'all are in the bushes, man. He said, dude, are you even reading your chat? Yeah, I've been reading my chat. I got multiple live streams going. Did you hit the like button? Did you hit the like button? Look, of course I'm reading my chat. I'm over here rocking and rolling, man. This is motion talk. You see? Did you hit the like button? It's 32 of y'all up in here, right? Y'all very disrespectful with the like button. The like should have been over what's the name. Not only am I reading my chat, I'm responding to it, right? But hey, what do I know, man? Source motion, man. Motion sickness. Right? He said, oh, I meant, are you even winning your dad? You're not talking about nothing. He said, how do you prepare? How do you prepare? You stay on point. Because you pay attention to what's going on. This is what's going on. Right? You gotta pay attention. You know how many people aren't even aware of what's really going on in the world right now? Right? That's why I had my homegirl on here. She surprised me the other day. Remember when I was like, yo, what's the latest gossip? You know how many people's on here right now talking about 50 Cent and T.I. or 50 Papoose going at 50 cents? Right? Yeah, they don't know World War III is breaking off. They have no clue. They have no clue. They have no clue. They have no clue. 40 in the building, man. Run the lights up to 10, man. Get the lights up to 10, man. Yo, the behind the scenes is rocking and rolling, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. I've been trying to tell y'all, man. The behind the scenes motion is rocking and rolling. And you know why that's rocking and rolling? Because they're giving me my flowers now, right? Because YouTube is understanding that I always been the UGK. I've been an influencer. A lot of these guys that sit around and do absolutely nothing, don't have employment. They thought they was going to go get a computer. And they was like, yo, I'm going to be I'm going to do boxing media. Right? That's what they thought. Because they seamlessly watched me. They thought that's what I did. No, motherfucker, I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. I will kill you, nigga, in a heartbeat. That's why I stay to myself. And I stay to my war eagle. Because I stay out the way. Because I won't hesitate to kill one of you niggas, man. Respectfully. I don't play those games, man. That's why I think God moves me the way he moves me. I stay away from clowns, man. He said, I have food store for 5 months. Gumbo, you in the country, man. You safe, man. You were safe, right? You were safe. Your name says it all, in the wilderness. The motherfuckers like myself and these other dummies that's in these cities, they not ready, man. They not ready, man. But I don't think it's gonna get that bad yet, man. But they not ready, man. A lot of the major cities and the city folk, they not ready. If shit popped off right now, like I was telling Joe Dini this shit, I'm like, yo, you running around Manhattan right now. If shit popped off out there, you be stuck. You be stuck right now. You be stuck. How would you get back to the island, right? If it popped off right now, they blew up the subways and all that shit. You be out there stuck, right? You be stuck, man. Right? Do you have a plan? Right? What's your plan? Right? Well, you know, we ain't gonna get into all of that right now. We don't want to scare the people, man. 29 in the building. Get the likes up, man. The likes should have been over 10 already, man. The likes should have been over 10, man. You know the vibes, gun, but that's why you are a general. You are a war eagle general. Yeah, I will pull my gun out right now, right? But I don't want to scare nobody, man. I will pull out this big Glock I got on me right now that I keep on me, right? See, you niggas always thought I was joking when I used to say them things. When I was, rest in peace to Prodigy. Prodigy said, yo, I keep a big gun on me to dead a nigga quick. I keep my Jews up to date with the ice, you dig? I keep a big gun on me. I will dead one of you niggas quick, in a heartbeat, man. I don't play those games, man. I don't play those games, man. That's the games you niggas play. I will dead one of you niggas, man. I will stop your breathing, man. I will stop your breathing. And I will go home and pick up and kill. How's the content looking, man? 49 in the building. See, when I get to talking that real raw rap, look, brings them right up in here. Smash that like button, man. Yo, the behind the source views is rocking. Y'all see it? Do y'all see it, man? This is the studio flow. We got 49 people in here right now, right? We should have had well over. Look, and I'm gonna show y'all something, right? When I shut the behind the scenes views down, and y'all gonna look at the numbers on this, it's gonna expose these boxing frauds. Because right, these boxing frauds be talking to 200, 300, 400 people, and their numbers, it will not be as big as the numbers over here. Because this is 39 now, authentic people that's in here. He said, you look like a fiend, my G. You can't even sell your title correctly. You're paying $250 an hour. Yo, look, check me out. I look like a fiend, right? But I stay with the cream. Yes, $250 an hour, sucker. Now I'm gonna slide you up out of here, you disrespectful faggot. I will spit on you in real life. Get your bitch ass up out of here. I would have spit in your face and then pistol whipped you. I would have pistol whipped you. If you was in the confines in here right now and said that to me, I would have politely got up and bust you in the mouth with my pistol and then spit on you. And I would have spit on you and said, do I look like a fiend now? I would have spit on you. But back to regular scheduled programming. How is the content looking now? How is the content looking now, man? Right? Too bad none of my war eagles was over there to clean you up. That's how I would have did you. I would have spit on you. I would have beat you down with blood And then I would have put my pistol in your mouth and said, who's the fiend now? Who's the fiend now? And yes, $250 an hour, sucker. Cocksucker, beat it. How's the content looking now, man? Right? Gumbo said the dumbest thing to think is to think it will never happen to me. Facts. That's why you got to stay ready. That's why you got to stay ready, right? Stay ready, right? This guy had the audacity. Yo, some of my war eagles, tap into the behind the scenes, man. That was the first disrespectful comment over there. But the comment's been clean over there, man. Right? But did you see how I handled that, man? I hope I didn't scare nobody, right? I hope I didn't scare nobody. I didn't want to scare y'all. Look, back to regular schedule programming. Well, I don't do the disrespect too good, man. Right? I don't do the disrespect too good, man. Right? He's upset because I said my consultant fee in. He wanted me to say is $250 an hour. No, I'm saying in because I'm in the office right now. If you want to come in here and rock out with me, it's $250 an hour. Cocksucker, beat it, man. I've been told people my numbers. But if you want to come in here and my office space in here is $250 an hour and you want to get my plugs, my connections. So that's why I handled you the way I handled you. Because if you was in here sitting across from me and you said that to me, I would have politely got up. I would have worked you over with these, and then I would have pistol whipped you and said, do I look like a fiend now? I would have did you like Mr. Biggs. Remember Mr. Biggs in the R. Kelly video? I did him, Gumbo. He said, look at me. I did this to you, right? That's how I would have did you. But you wouldn't have said that you wouldn't have had the heart to call me a fiend in my presence. Because that's how I would have did you. And then, like I said, I just showed this money. I would have put this money in your mouth and said, do I look like a fiend now? Right? I said, do I look like a fiend now? Facts, man. But how is the content looking, y'all? And that's just my grandfather in me. I witnessed my grandfather do that a lot, man. My grandfather was one of the most firm men I ever seen in my life. Rest in peace to him. He had the biggest hands I ever seen on a human. Real talk. He had hands like motherfucking Lennox Lewis. Remember when I showed the fist at the Hall of Fame? Right here, look. At the Hall of Fame. I showed the fist. My grandfather had the biggest fist. He could crush a man's skull. I watched him do it many times. Calm and collective, right? He would ride the neighborhood. And he would be playing smooth sounds. None of that gangster tough shit, smooth shit. And if he had an issue with you and he seen you, he would pull his car over, calm and collective. He didn't make a scene. He'd jump out. And I witnessed him do it many a times and he'd have a conversation with you. And the moment you broke north or he felt threatened, he was ending you. I watched him do it many times. And then he would come back in the car and I'll be sitting right in the front seat. I would not be scared at all. I would feel protected, right? And he would tell me, he would look me in my eye and he would tell me that needed to be done, right? Real talk. Yo, come, you catching my energy? Yeah, he would look me in my face. This is my mother's father. Yeah, he would look me in my face and say that needed to be done. He needed to learn his lesson. And sometimes pain is the only way they learn their lesson. And we would go about our day, right? That's how I would have did that dude. If he would have been in here and said that in my face, he would have had to feel some pain and he would have understood, right? But how's the content looking? Yeah, we cooking. Yo, the behind the scene views is rocking. We should have been over 10 likes, man. Yeah, we should have been over 10 likes. It is what it is, right? But we just had to show a different side of the motion today. Americans, I know we are a country divided, but right now we are at war. Donald Trump has entered us into the war like Cuddy and dead president. Yes, cuz. Yo, cuz. Cuddy was another one. Cuddy had a lot of my grandfather in him. That's how my grandfather would have carried it, man. Look, Cuddy was a gangster and a gentleman, right? Yo, Cuddy could have killed Anthony, right? But what did he tell him? That's why you gotta respect Cuddy's handle, right? Yo, right? Cuddy and Anthony had beef over Juanita, man. Right? They had beef over Juanita, right? Yo, Cuddy was a gangster, man. Cuddy said, "You ain't gonna kill you over no woman," because it was personal. It wasn't business, right? See, that was the most gangster line in the movie, right? Yeah, that was the most gangster line in the movie, right? Cuddy was a stone cold killer, but he was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna kill you over no woman because this is personal. It ain't business," right? I was like, wow. I was like, wow, that was hard. That was hard. Cause Cuddy was a gangster, man. Cuddy rocked him to sleep, right? He flexed up and flared up on Cuddy. Cuddy said, Cuddy rocked him to sleep, man. Cuddy said, "I ain't your enemy, brother." Cuddy said, "I ain't your enemy." Knowing he had it on him. Clocked him. Then got the drop on him. Could have blew his top off. But said, "Yo, I ain't gonna kill you, man. Over no woman, right? I ain't gonna kill you, man. Right? Gangster though, man." But remember, you know my other favorite scene in that joint, cuzzo? I might go home and watch Dead President. Is where he whooped Terrence Crawford. Not Terrence Crawford. Shout out to Bud, man. When he was Terrence Howard's ass, man. I can't think of his character's name right now. Because remember how dude did him over the pool game? Remember how he did him over the pool game when he was in high school? And then he came home from the war. He was a killer. Yeah, he was a turned up killer. Yeah, he remembered that ass whooping Terrence Howard's character put on him. Man, he did him dirty in the pool hall. Dead President is one of the hardest movies, man. Good movie, man. Thank you for bringing that up. Listen, we are going to end the behind the swords views, man. I was trying to get over 10 likes, man. I was stingy with the likes over here, man. But unofficially, 8 likes. We had about 50 people in here. Thank you for the support, right? I'm going to open the panel up over here if anybody wants to come on, right? This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz, media, marketing, management, consultant agent. And yes, my consulting fee is $250 an hour. But I have the plugs, the connections to get you to the top. My narrative will get you to the top. The stats show it. But hey, what do I know? Yeah, then. You do have options. All right, now I'm gonna open the floor up. Right, I'm gonna open the floor up. Right, on the motion talk. If anybody wants to come on, right? I ended the behind the scenes views, right? I ended the behind the scenes views because I know that this topic got spicy. This topic got rather spicy, man. All right, we're just switching up the content. If anybody wants to tap in, right? Despite this conversation was good. It was a good conversation. I ended the behind the source views, man. I did a good hour of content over there, right? I got about a couple more minutes left. Like I said, I'm not going to stay on. I may go do some delivery. I did a couple deliveries yesterday, all right? did a couple deliveries yesterday. I didn't go too crazy. Right? I didn't go too crazy. Right? Because I've been turning up the content. Now, what I'm going to do later on, I'm going to premiere some more videos at the command center. Right? I want to premiere some more videos, but constructive criticism time now, man. And I want to thank everybody that came on and was tuned in. Jones, CW, you're not misunderstood. Thank you for your comments. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Gumbo, who else was over here? Bruce Gas, all the guys, man. All of the guys. Now, I did put out some boxing content earlier. I talked about that knockout. That knockout was disgusting to me. It went viral, but it's like, bro. So I did that. I premiered that video. Like, as a boxing fan, you got to know better. I just think like too many people they want to be analysts and experts, but it's like why are you surprised that a reality TV star got put down like that? She was in there with a taekwondo. What they said, homegirl was a two-time taekwondo Olympian. Like, come on, man. She was in there with a trained fighter, right? A trained fighter. Not only was this woman trained, she fought somebody. The other girl, what's the name of them's daughter? She's a damn near what's her name? Entertainer, bro. Like, she's a reality TV star, and this woman mopped the floor with, almost killed her, man. She got face planted, man. That's like, yeah, when you get knocked out like that, face planted, her soul left her body for a hot second, man. But she but I think the ground woke her up. The ground, when she hit the ground, it kind of woke up, but she still was gone. She was still gone. Know what I mean? But that was the word they use in the box community. That was diabolical. All right. That was diabolical, man. Let me see what's up with Coach Rainey. Coach Rainey is here, man. She's doing her own thing, man. She did not come in once and disturb me. I'm gonna give her a call. You know what it is? She got that new phone. Well, it's not new, but it's new to her. She got that phone, and the phone is rocking and rolling. Hello? What's up? Where you at? In the car still. Are you still in the car? All right. I'll be out there shortly. Are you coming in? No. Huh? Don't want. All right. I'll see you in a bit. I know my friend's dead, so I gotta go. All right. Go. Do your thing. CW, what's going on?
What's up, man? Hey, you rocking, man.
Of course. God is good, man. You know, they can't lie, they can't hide no more. How are you feeling on this glorious Sunday?
Man, I feel great, man. You know, like I said, I'm always ready. And I mean that, man. I wasn't trying to be religious or nothing, but I'm always ready, bro. I know what's going around. I know what's going on all the time, man.
Yes, it's not about being religious or none of that. It is what it is. I just want to highlight what was going on in the world. You know, the world is at war. We at war right now.
Yeah, we are at war.
I think a lot of people ain't conscious of that. I just think they think just because, you know, all of the shit is going on over there as far as the bombings and stuff like that. It's right here in our backyard too, though.
Yeah.
I gotta be mindful.
You're right.
You know?
So the cartels up in Mexico, they up there. My wife alluded to me and showed me a video of them shooting up the airport
Yeah.
in Mexico, and then turn back around. With um the plane, they shot that up too down in Mexico,
No,
and then
a lot of these countries where they're controlled by the gangs and the drug lords. That's how it goes down, man. It's like that in Haiti. So a lot of countries is like that, man. A lot of countries. Mexico is right there. That's our border country.
yeah,
That's our border country. But
and
what's going on? But what's going on in the Middle East right now in Iran and Israel is definitely going to affect us. It already is.
yeah.
You
I
see it with the
mean,
gas prices.
the president 47, this is what he wanted, and that's why I was trying to tell you. Like, I'm not saying his name, Sauce. I'm not, but I'm gonna say President 47. That's what he wanted, man. He ain't no
Yeah,
gangster. He ain't none of that, man. He a coward, man, hiding behind his hand, man. So I don't let him run what I do, man. He could be the president. He could be whatever. He ain't my lord. So I'm not uh agreeing to what he's trying to do. I'm not giving him no pass. He don't get none of that when it comes to me. And
yeah,
then and this Gumbo right there,
yeah,
yeah, Gumbo. What I was saying, I know you understand what I was saying, is that with Bill Clinton, I think 19. I know you older than me, so you might know more. You can educate
I'm gonna
me.
have to come back out.
But
I'm hearing feedback, bro. I'm gonna come out.
okay,
I'm getting back
okay,
call. All right.
okay. But when I was 18, um, Bill Clinton was the president, and we didn't have no problems. We could have went to war. He invented it. We didn't go to war. So I don't know why, and that's why I asked your question, Sauce. Why are we going to war for? Is it because of the oil and everything like that? You know, um, we about to go electronic anyway. Everybody's getting Teslas nowadays. So what the oil gonna do? That's the question I have for you. Why are we going to war though?
that's money, money and power. It's money and power. It's not. This isn't really our war, but
See,
we rocking with
see,
Israel.
see.
We rocking with Israel. We are rocking with Israel because this really had this whole tension ain't really with the United States.
Facts,
You know,
facts,
it's a,
and that's all I'm saying. And
this
then
is something that's been going on forever over there with the Israelites, the Jews, and
yeah,
them. They always had a beef. They always had a beef, man. You know,
yeah,
it's just now they got a president that he probably have his own issues, personal. He's in power, and he wants to make America great. And remember, he said he built the military up for a reason.
we got the best military. Sauce,
For
you
a
know
reason.
this. We do.
For a reason. And now he wants to flex, and that's all he's doing. He
Yeah,
started the year off with that. What popped off in Venezuela, he was setting the tone.
yeah, I get it.
He was setting the tone. Wow.
And then you said something about we are divided, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I disagree with Trump, right?
No, I'm just saying America. Period. Well, this is like we are one of the most. When I was saying that, I wasn't saying you in specific. I'm just saying on a whole, as a country, we're divided economically,
Yeah,
racially, everything.
yeah, yeah.
But what I was
I
saying,
agree.
what I was saying is like now, like motherfuckers gotta wake up. We at war, bro.
Facts.
We, we,
That I
we
mean,
at war.
so-
It's, it's up right now. So all that shit don't matter. If you an American right now, you a target. That's what I was saying.
oh,
If
okay.
you are an American, they don't give a fuck if you black, white, Spanish. If you are an American, you a target, bro. You are a
Oh, okay.
target. You
All
are
right.
a target. But go ahead.
Like it's sad with the ice thing though, Sauce. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Innocent families dying for no reason, man. People getting shot for no reason, man. I don't understand that at all, bro.
I know. I
And
said,
that's kind of the separation of the American people right now too.
but I told you, this is America is divided. America's one of the most racist countries, man. This country was built
Uh,
on racism.
yeah,
This country was built on racism. Black people were slaves here, man. Black people were slaves, man. Property,
yeah,
property. You know.
yeah. I hear you.
You still go some places in the South. A black
Oh,
man is still looked at like that.
you ain't lying, Sauce.
Yeah.
I remember when I lived in Memphis, man. They said don't go to those kind of areas like
Yeah.
by yourself. Alabama. I think it was a couple of them. I don't remember because it was still a lot of racist stuff.
Yeah.
You can
That's
get
how it is. That's
you
how
can
it is.
get hung over there.
How it is. Yo, the military is racist. I own military. I own military. But now is the time, as Americans, like I said, it's about to get real shaky out here. It's going to get real shaky. Smash the like button, y'all.
Yeah,
This that source motion. We just kicking it. I think Gumbo got bad reception.
he might be in somewhere that that's what happens. He on in the motion.
He's
You
in
know,
motion, man. He's moving around. He's not sitting in nobody's closet, man. These niggas, these niggas be sitting in closets, man. Fuck out of here, man. Oh, jealous ass bums, man. Word. For hours. Niggas be sitting in the closet for hours. Like, come on, bro. It's nasty out here, man. Talking about fights and fighters. Like, nigga, go run. Go outside and do a lap around the block, man. Go do a lap, man.
oh man, it's funny.
Yeah, before we get Gumbo back in here, right? Right? I told you, yo, see, them niggas, the homies, they at war right now. The goof troops over Devin Haney and Tank Davis.
Oh
But they,
man,
but they were supposed to be peoples, man.
I thought they was.
Two fighters that don't even at least the other dude, he do got Bill kind of fuck with him. But it's like the other dude, you don't get no money with Tank Davis.
None at all, yeah.
You don't get no money with him, man. Yeah, you don't get no money with Tank Davis or his team. I
I
don't even
thought,
think the most Tank Davis ever acknowledged you was when he played you on Twitter. All right?
oh man,
You never got no money with him. He never gave you an interview. As much boxing you talk and you had people on your channel before. Yeah, he never even pulled up, right? But now you
mm,
ready to go to war for him. Niggas is clowns on
yeah,
this internet, man. Clowns.
I thought we broke that down already though. I thought we broke that down, Sauce. You know, we said that one of them is Errol Spence, the other one is Yellow Beezy, man. You know, they be kissing each other. But
Now
hey,
they done now.
you know,
He told how his homie's a sex offender. Yo, that was your man from the jump. You knew he was a sex offender. Don't switch it up now, nigga. We don't play those games, man. If you knew your man was on paperwork, but he was the homie, like, nah, don't switch that up now, man. You niggas is the same sandwich, nigga. you can't play those games, man. Oh, now, because you seeing he's with Bill and all that. Now he can't go to the parks and all that. He couldn't go to the parks when they young. What you mean, nigga? You niggas is weirdos, man. That's why I don't be fucking with them niggas. All them niggas be in the bushes. All of them. You niggas is weirdos, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Word. Now his man is on paperwork and all that. He been on paperwork, nigga. You
Yeah.
know what that nigga was charged with? You chose to look the other way. He was the homie. Now he's not the homie because he's getting that Tank Davis. And he's rocking with Bill.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't like me. I've been called them out. When I said that nigga was in the locker room, he gave that girl the creeps, man. She knew that nigga was a creep, man. He was in the locker room with his camera on. He said, "Let's go." Yeah, that girl was scared. Like, yo, man, you gave her the creeps, nigga. You gave her the creeps. She knew you had no business in that locker room, man. There was kids in there, man. She felt uncomfortable, man. But that's how these guys get down on this internet. Yo, CW, you seen the other niggas, right? I'm talking about like the roach channels, right? The niggas that sit around one another and supposed to be all cool and buddy. All these niggas is cutthroat. They did it to WCS. Yo, we watched it with WCS. All
they
the
did.
niggas sit around and fuck with WCS. That shit went left on WCS. They all turned on him.
Yeah.
They all turned on him. Like, come on, man. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas on this internet shit. Cause every nigga on the internet always talk about, yo, I'm a real nigga. I'm on code. I'm this. You niggas ain't on no codes.
Right.
You niggas want to have boxing clout on the internet. You niggas want to build with niggas that you look. Niggas is so quick to build with niggas on the internet, but can't build where they at in their own neighborhoods.
That's facts.
Like, how you organizing some shit on the internet, but you can't organize nothing in your community? Like, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. And then they be mad at Big Sauce when I front on these niggas. Like, you niggas don't network, right? Y'all not networking.
They turned on my brother, man. I didn't like that, man. And I still see him around too. They go to different platforms, talking the same talk. It's the same stuff, man. You know, Stevenson, Tank, Devin Haney, definitely Devin Haney, because that's all about YouTube. Devin Haney, Bill Haney.
Them niggas don't be talking about. Them niggas don't be talking about nothing because they don't do nothing, man. That's why I had to switch it up, man. I brought you on the show like, yo, man, come talk about Guatemala for these niggas because I know they in the bushes. I was like, yo, come talk about Guatemala and your experience internationally, man.
Yeah, Sauce International. You ain't lying.
Because these niggas don't.
That was
nothing,
great, man. I'll be going back.
These niggas don't.
We're going back in 2 years, Sauce.
There you go. These niggas don't do nothing, man. These niggas don't even go to a restaurant to get a bite to eat, man. Yeah, yeah, you niggas gotta start expanding your minds, man. Word, man. Word. That's why yeah, you see, I had my homegirl on the other day. It was her birthday. See how she turned up like, yo, these niggas don't do nothing, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I have some questions for your homegirl though, but
Yeah,
maybe another time, man.
she
I'll
was
be
turned
active
up.
in the chat. Maybe ask her in the chat. So
Yeah, she was turned up. It was her birthday. He had a good time. I gotta get her back on. I'll get her back on. Let her do her gossip segment. All right,
yeah,
throughout the week and stuff. But she was turned up. She lived it up. Like you gotta turn up, man. It's your birthday. I mean, you niggas don't do nothing, man. It shows, man. That's why. Look, a motherfucker that doesn't know how to celebrate or has never celebrated, why are they gonna celebrate somebody? They tell on themselves, man.
yeah.
Right?
They be hating, yeah.
Right. Hey, it ain't the word.
Yes.
Niggas is miserable. What you saying? Misery loves company, man.
Yeah.
That's why they be loving to have panels with a whole bunch of misery, right? It be mad miserable niggas. Like I was telling Gumbo the other day, I was like, yo, these niggas be exposing themselves. I was like, a lot of niggas love to sit on a platform that they comfortable on. And Gumbo was like, yo, you right. I was like, look, these niggas is fuck niggas, right?
Yeah.
I said a nigga sit on the platform if they feel like the nigga's the same as them or they one up on a nigga, right? But if they know they can't really fuck with you, right, on no type of level, their insecurities kick in.
Yep.
Their insecurities kick in. They'll copy you or attempt to copy you,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't acknowledge you. Their insecurities kick in. That's what the YouTube boxing community consists of. That's why a lot of the content crow groups that I call them, when you really analyze them and break them down, right? They congregate amongst each other where they're cool at. Gumbo, what up, man?
What's up, Gumbo?
What it do, man?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Yeah, my Bluetooth was tripping, man. What's up, CW? Yeah,
Yeah.
What's up, man?
now I heard you talk about Bill Clinton and the mob boss, and
Facts.
Go ahead, Gumbo.
I'm getting some feedback or something, Shaw.
Yeah. You are not. We hear you loud and clear. Just keep
We hear
talking.
you though, Gumbo.
We
Yeah,
hear
man.
you.
Yeah,
We can hear you.
that must be that must be on my end. But anyway,
Yeah.
my thing is with Bill Clinton, right?
Go ahead.
A lot of these Democrats, they'll tell you what they're gonna do for you and everything else. These politicians, they sell you a dream, but they don't never do nothing for you once they get in. Just like what Obama did on how Jesse Jackson. First of all, it was Jesse Jackson's funeral, but then it went straight to politicians and we shall overcome and all that, bro. Miss me with that dumb shit, bro.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was sad. That was sad. That's what it turned into. It turned into an Obama speech.
Yep.
Obama want to be all religious, right? Right, Shaw?
Yeah.
He should have. He want to talk about Isaiah this and Isaiah that. Why he didn't go to Leviticus? Man should not lie with man like he lied with woman.
Nah, they got it's too much. That was sort of too much controversy, and you know, not for nothing. That's the vibes right now, right? You can't go at that base. That base is very powerful out here in the world.
Hey, Gumbo, can you hear
Go
me?
ahead, CW. Yeah, I just keep
I
getting
want.
feedback. I don't know if it's on my end or
Yeah,
what.
yeah. Nah,
Yeah, go ahead.
but you sound clear, Gumbo. Go ahead, CW.
I wanted to know who you thought was a good president when you was growing up. That's my whole thing about. I want to ask you, Mr. Gumbo, or you just don't trust politics. Period. It's just politics.
Okay, first of all, politics affect us all, right? But
Yeah,
all of them always selling us a dream. Just like when you get these black folks talking about, oh, Democrat this and Democrat that, right?
yeah.
Malcolm X told us about these left wing liberals, bro. He warned us about that. But y'all say y'all love Malcolm X. So you think Malcolm X would agree with y'all on this Democratic bullshit right now? Hell no, he wouldn't.
Okay.
I look at it like this. They're gonna say whatever they need to say to get the votes, and then once they get the votes, you know, they they're gonna basically change up policy.
Okay. Hey, sure. I'm gonna point out some lies with Donald Trump too, right? Donald Trump said he's gonna get rid of the IRS.
Mhm.
Rid of the IRS? Man, all of them lie, bro. Every last one of them.
Yeah,
I agree with that. And I
yeah,
believe, like I said, like you said, Sauce and Gumbo, they fake it before. I mean, they fake it till they make it. Like,
yeah.
and
Once
I
they get
get
in,
it.
they in. Yeah,
But like, what I didn't understand is that even if, I mean, I felt like both of the candidates that was candidates this last year had to be last year. I believe both of them ain't fitted to be what they are. But why have a debate and she beat him every single time, and then the people still picked him. So I'm like, no, like I was disappointed, man, with my peoples and Americans. So you know we should do better. That's how I look at it. We should do better, being Americans as well. But like you said, Sars, we are invited in a
yeah.
country wise. We are.
You
So it
you
doesn't
you
matter.
said Kamala Harris. You
I said both of them wasn't
say hell
fit.
no.
I said both of them wasn't fit. Gumbo, and what I'm saying, they debated. He didn't win one time. In 2020, he won all the debates. He won all the debates. But this year, he lost all the debates, and they still picked him for president. I don't think none of the people that we had in being the candidate, they wasn't worthy. They wasn't.
I'm getting a lot
That's
of
what I'm
feedback,
saying.
bro. I don't know
Now you
what the
That's what
clear,
I'm
hell.
Gumbo.
saying.
You coming clear in over here though. You good?
Y'all can hear me good, but I keep hearing the feedback like a. First of all, Kamala Harris didn't debate on no policies, bro. Kamala Harris, all she was laughing, hee. Bro, Kamala didn't win shit. Look at the
Yeah,
election, bro.
yeah. They
What was
wasn't.
what was
Yeah, they
what was
set her
Donald
up
Trump
to
talking
lose.
about? He was
Yeah,
talking
they set her
about
up to lose though. And you know she wasn't getting elected, man. It was
exactly.
not about to elect no black woman. It was that she was not getting elected. That was the play to get Trump back in.
That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. And that's why I'm saying like they wasn't the correct candidates. That's what I was saying. They
Yeah,
wasn't.
she wasn't.
But why debate? And we knew this that they wasn't. Both of them wasn't the candidate to be president. They was horrible. But why debate?
Listen, CW, when you look at it, Donald Trump was already president, right? When Kamala, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump ran, right? She
Uh
had
huh.
to drop out because she was so far behind. So then it was just Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and then Joe Biden started forgetting shit. So then he dropped out, and they put her back
Uh huh.
in. How can she even compete with him? She dropped out with him, bro. She started using the color thing. See me with that.
I heard her say about her peoples ain't supporting her and everything like that because she was a woman and everything like that. I heard that. I get it. Like I said, Gumbo, I wasn't for none of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I feel like you know who'll be a good president for us. I'll tell you who'll be a good president for us. Magic Johnson. I think he'll be a good president for us. Huh?
Yo, Tom said Kamala Harris, like my brother said, had no policies. She had the nerve to bring up Megan Thee Stallion twerking on stage. We have enough of that bullshit. We need policies.
Magic Johnson came in. Magic Johnson can't even stop his son from being a girl, bro. Nah, hell no.
Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh god.
But I like Magic though, man. He's a good businessman, and I know he know what the people need, man.
What up, Rain? Can you come on? No, I'm finished. I'm still recording. So you just end the live? Nah, I can't. Yes. Nah. No.
Hi, Coach Reem.
Coach Green, they said what's up to you.
What's up, Coach Ray?
Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. Come in here and get it. Yeah, that's Coach Green, y'all. He said, Gumbo CW, stay blessed and balanced, bro.
Oh, always, man. You know, Gumbo blessed, man. He out there grinding, man. Always having the motion, man. We know that.
Man, hey,
my brother.
Hey, the only time you bless if you stay on that highway and get that money. That's the only time you bless.
Facts.
Moving around. Moving in the.
Hey.
Oh man. It look like you riding through the mountains right there in North Carolina. That look like Carolina.
Now I'm in Virginia.
Virginia, see, look, see how I know my terrains? Look, Virginia, North Carolina, right there. I said that looked very familiar.
Yeah, I'm getting close to Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, I know it looked familiar. I was like, yeah, he's moving. He said, nah, when a man wants a woman to do something and she says she can't do it, now men do everything. Man.
I don't know what he's talking about. When a man what? Sauce? When a man
wants a woman to do something and she says she can't do it, now men do not get upset. Even the little boys don't get upset with their mamas when everybody talk to their daddy anyway they want.
You mean, is he talking about kids is disrespectful nowadays? That's what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Hey.
Why everybody talk today, daddy anyway they want. He's
They
saying
do.
basically what he's saying is they don't respect the man.
They don't.
The man is overlooked.
Yeah.
It never used to be like that.
I know. And I only have my mom. My mom whooped the crap out of us talking back.
Yeah.
That wasn't allowed in the house. Sauce.
At all.
You
At
talking
all.
about? Shit.
At
I'm
all.
gonna snatch you up. Snatch you up. You gotta respect. You gotta respect your aunties. You gotta respect your uncles. You gotta respect grandma. You gotta respect everybody, man.
Yeah. Now
Not
the
now.
South, the South is good for that. Have you ever went to the South or grew up in the South or spent summers in the South? They teach you that no man, no sir, yes sir, no man. That's how you have to talk down there.
Man, I hear guys. I hear family members and people talk to each other disrespectful, like saying your first name, not putting auntie or uncle in it or mom.
Yeah,
Say your name. Like, come on, man. It's bad, man.
yeah,
Test you out. It's bad. Sauce. So,
yes,
but yeah, man. That was a good conversation, though, Sauce, man. I like it, man. That was nice, bro.
yeah. Gumbo
Man,
said his phone is tripping. Um, what's the name? Said that is nasty work. It is. These Wyans, well, they lost their ways, Tom. They don't. This generation, right?
tell him cook, Sauce.
There was no leadership. I think we was the last. We was the last, man. You know, we was the last.
Can I ask you something, though, Sauce?
Go ahead.
Because my thing is when it comes to like parenting and everything, in the 80s, 70s, whatever, I guess the 90s. I remember the law really wasn't into the business. You know what I'm saying? Like you could whoop your child and it'll be cool. But now if you whoop them and if the child gets all crazy and calls the police,
Oh,
it's two
CPS.
things gonna
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, you think that kind of is the problem of getting into the way of being a parent?
Nah,
Because I know you're a parent, so
I don't think a lot of kids are being raised by their parents anymore, especially with social media. You know, we live in a digital world now. Kids be on their phones and iPhones and tablets and all that nowadays.
because
So
back in the day,
parenting is different now.
yeah,
Remember, especially
that's
in
what I'm
our
asking.
community, we really a lot of us didn't grow up with our parents like that then. Now you add to the fact it's still like that for a lot of people. But now you add the fact with, like I said, social media and the digital age. That's why it is the way it is. I feel that's how I feel.
Okay, because I remember back in the day, I remember we didn't have cell phones. We had to go down the street, to
Nah,
a payphone,
we had a
and
lot more
then
structure. We had a lot more structure, right?
yeah.
Shout out to the chat. The chat is rocking right now.
And what do you say?
Just a whole bunch of stuff. Damn. Did they up the Gumbo said, how could someone make laws in your house and the only law in government in my house? That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, That's what I'm saying. Like my mom was the ruler. Like, we knew this, But
Yeah.
nowadays, those damn cops, man, shoot, or whatever you want to call them, they'll come get you. You going to jail?
Yo, I had a person, right? I had a person, right? You know what they did? They did a bonehead move, man. Right? Um, they had an incident, right? A family incident, and they called the police, right?
Damn.
The police came to their house, and everything went left. And I told them, I said, yo, you should have never called the police. Why are you calling the police?
Facts, yeah.
Right? Now,
Yeah.
when you called the police, you invited them into your home.
Mhm.
You should have never called them over there. They came over there and fucked everything else up. But I was like, see, you opened the door for that calling them. That's how dumb certain people are. They program to call the police. Police ain't your friends. Respectfully,
That's fact. Yeah.
they ain't your friends. Especially when the police is ever called for anything domestic and it involves a black male, man, they be all the way turned up. They be all the way turned up.
Yeah, they do.
Yo, Gumbo's stupid, man. Yo, Gumbo's dumb, man. Gumbo said, my dad said, if you call the cops, I go to jail. You better not be here when I come.
Facts, facts,
Man, yo,
facts.
Gumbo's stupid, man.
That's some real shit, though. That's some
Gumbo's
real
stupid,
stuff,
man.
though.
Yo, Gumbo's dumb. Yeah, I'm about to break out of here and go do this order. I just caught me a
All right,
nice
Sauce.
little I caught me a nice little Home Depot catch
Okay.
at
I'm gonna
three
let you
o'clock. No,
go
no, we
then.
got 10 minutes. It's at 3 o'clock.
Oh,
I got
okay.
time. I got
Yeah,
time.
man.
But you see, we switching up the source delivery. This is the War Eagle substance over here.
Thanks.
You know, check out all the content, the premiere videos and all that. We just showing our range.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead, CW. Close this out, man. Give your final thoughts, parting shots.
Hey, man. I want to salute to my brother, General World Eagle, Sauce Experience. You guys have to tune in to this brother, man. He be giving you the hot topics, the news, uh influence and life experiences. And
Yeah,
we fly high over here. We are the War Eagles.
that's right.
And we talk, man, you know.
Yeah,
But I am still Mr. Misunderstood. And
yeah.
salute to you, Sauce. I'm gonna keep it short, man. And you guys check out my brother's content, man. I'm out, man. Peace
Appreciate you,
out.
CW. Salute. I guess we're gonna wrap this up. I'm about to go get this order. I told y'all I'm back out here running around. Go do me a quick order, right? Make a couple dollars, and get y'all some more content, man. I'm gonna premiere some more videos later on. But I do got the command center now. Uh, you know, I just wanted to tap in real quick. You know, grow the brand, the business a little bit. Hit the like button, share the content. You know, comments are free. I want to say shout out to CW Thumbnails and Gumbo pulling up on the panel. Shout out to Tom, everybody else that came through and had the chat rocking and rolling, man. You know, But this is the source, substance, experience, right? Media, marketing, management, right? Motion talk. Feel free, like I said, to hit me up with any ideas that you have for a video. If you want me to do a reaction, like the what's the name? That video I premiered today that I broke down with all those good shorts. That came because somebody asked me my thoughts on that fight. And I said, yo, I'm gonna do a video. I got you. Chill. I'm gonna do a video. And that video came out good. That's boxing though. Poor matchmaking. All right. One-sided matches. It was getting somebody slaughtered. Right? But it is what it is. Like I said, man, I was tearing these seeds up, man. Did you make the logo that you were talking about? Yeah, it's up. I posted it. Go look on my timeline. Look on my timeline here. I'll show it to you. Look on the timeline. I got a whole bunch of them. Right? They're right here. Before I end the live stream, I'll show it to you. You see? I dropped it. I got a whole bunch of logos now. I'll show it to you. We killing the content space right now. We just expanding, growing, and glowing. Shout out to Shadow Company. I like this one right here. Look at this one. You see this one right here? I like that one. See that one? The War Eagle one right there. The Shanewz Boxing Division. That's one of my new logos right there. All right. I also got this one. Right here. You see it? How you like that one? That's another one right there. And then I have the alternate one with me and my daughter. But those are the joints right there. Those are the joints right there. Thank you. He said eventually you become exactly what you dream to be, and I know it. Man, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. But I'm about to get out. Y'all look, I always say I'm only gonna do this one order, and then it ends up being 2 or 3. But I'm gonna just do this one. Cause this look. And then me and Coach Rena go get a meal somewhere. This will pay for a quick meal. Right? Look, I know I pulled that bread out, right? I just pulled that bread out of my pocket when that dude got me upset, right? But I don't feel like spending my bread. I'll go spend this bread I'm about to make right now. And get me and Coach Rena go get a meal somewhere. I like the one with the hand wraps, with the contract fire, real hard. Which one is that? The one I used this morning? Yo, I'm using so many, CW. I gotta break this equipment down, right? Yo, CW, I gotta break this equipment down. I ain't in the closet. Yeah, these niggas be talking about they in the studio. Nah, man. You watching Sauce, man. Stop that shit, man. You been in the jealous fan section so long, moving like a weirdo. Yeah, niggas been moving like jealous weirdos, right? But listen, man, we gonna get up out of here. You know, content, man. Source experience. Don't be a jealous fan, man. Hit the like button on your way out, man.
It only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug. Bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you, all you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind, you pull that off, and guess what? They gon', oh, he a born winner, he did.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
Shout out to Shanewz, the Source Experience. Have a good day, buddy. Mwah.
Shout out Showtime Shanewz, y'all. This is Carmel and holla at me.